Today we are headed to Palm Springs, California. We are going to be meeting up with a first-time investor on her first flip property. You tell him. The cool thing about it is we are documenting the whole series. We're going to get it all. We're going to get it from start to finish. Her bringing me in on this journey and letting me go out there with her and experience this thing and allowing the viewers to come in and see what's going on is going to be a big game changer for her and hopefully for you guys as well, because real estate investment is the key to success and financial freedom. There she is. All right, Karen. This is Will. Will's gonna be following us today. Karen, Brandon. I want to create something that the viewers are going to be able to see your journey literally from start to finish. We already have the demo done for the most part internally. When we do our next project, we're going to start, that's what she needs to do, go find it, right?
Oh, wait.
No, that's kind of where, no, trust me.
That's the deal, okay. I go
You find it, and
okay.
we'll work out the logistics later. I just think this is a good fit for you to be able to share some information with the audience as far as what you're planning on doing and where we're going to end. Basically, we're just going to see how much success you get from this property. And that ties us into why we're talking about this and what we're talking about. Okay, so Karen and I met probably about 3 months ago. We met through Tariq El Moussa's coaching homeschool program. You're a student of his, and so how long were you in his program?
Like after 9 months. So.
And you got all the valuable information that you need. You met a lot of good contacts.
I met a lot of amazing people.
Yeah.
Yes. So Brandon is
Wait,
one
what
of
are we
them,
talking
of
about?
course.
Amazing. Let's get back to me. So Karen had a property that she was looking to acquire, right? As an investment property.
Mm-hmm.
She was looking at multiple at the time. She reached out. We analyzed 2 different properties and we got some feedback on one that didn't work out, right? But literally we're standing in the other property that she got. This is her first rehab property that she got under market value, which is great for a first-time investor.
Being my first property, I wasn't planning on a luxury neighborhood such as this for my first flip. So
that's exciting too, right? So we drove the neighborhood.
My plan, yeah.
We drove the neighborhood on the way in, and you definitely can. There's so much potential for even the curb appeal, even just what you could do to these properties. I don't know if you want to pan over or if we're doing any of that, but literally across the street. If you come up a little bit higher, Will, you'll be able to see, they're like literally gutted to the studs right now. And you're going with
more of a modern Spanish. One of my weaknesses is design. So trying to fit that design.
And I think as we go through it,
to those potential buyers,
I think in learning that this is not going to be her home, the analyzing of things will come down to what? Numbers, right? So the better numbers they work out for you, the better it's going to be for you in the end, right? Which in turn is better for us because there's a bigger return, which means she has more cash in her pocket to invest in the next property that we're going to be doing.
Exactly.
So you're projected to have this property completed at what date?
End of March.
End of March, which is good to know before we step inside, seeing if how obtainable this is for her with permits, with dealing with design situations by being so indecisive and being so analytical about everything. So this is going to be a really cool experiment. I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, it's kind of a cool experiment at her expense, but nonetheless, it's going to be awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a tour of the property. What do we got going on here?
This is all going to be replaced, concrete.
Concrete step. Hold your sign real quick. So what this means right now, guys, is she has a cactus, which means this is her first flip property, right? So I told her every time she gets another one, she adds another cactus to the sign. Are we reusing the flagstone? Because obviously it's in very good shape and it could potentially be used.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this flagstone that we're taking out, whether we sell it, donate it, I'm not sure.
Can I help you?
Sure. Can you figure out how to open the door?
Sure can.
Because it took me a while. There. I kept wanting to open it.
Welcome. Okay, full transparency, I came here last week and I saw a little bit about the house. And one thing that I was really struggling with was the sliders. 6 sliders in one space.
Just here.
These 3 over here all go to the primary.
Right.
3 sliders go to 1 bedroom. Yeah, and then a slider to the hallway, a slider to the front of the house, and then a slider to the front of the house hallway.
Right.
Okay, that's just in the front, 6.
Well, I should be getting my final numbers within the few days, and then I can decide how much money I have left over for all of the windows and doors.
Okay, so we'll get into that. Right now on the outside, as I understand it, we
yeah.
need a roof. We need a
We're
roof?
redoing the roof.
Okay, what is
Yes.
the projected estimate cost on the roof?
It's going to be $36,000.
We were talking about doing the entry, doing all new concrete.
This is all concrete, yeah.
What is the projected estimate in that? What do you remember the quote on that?
So for the front only, not counting in here, front only,
Not the
all
atrium.
concrete, redoing the steps, putting in the support wall, it'll be $8,400.
You knew that was in the budget. So that we're still on
Yeah,
budget
that was
there.
on
Right now,
budget, yeah.
outside, just so we're clear, we were already not expected to spend about $36,000,
Yeah,
right? That was
well,
something that's a big hit right
I had
there.
to do some, yeah, that's a big chunk. We're gonna get brand new doors.
You're
I just
doing the
gotta
entry door because we
find
kind
those.
of talked about it, and you were on the fence of should you just refinish them and reuse them. No matter what you
They're
do,
old.
no matter what
They're
you do,
really old.
they need to be a focal point.
Yeah.
Because when you're driving these streets, as we did, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you see so many? Like there's a
There's
little
a
bit.
lot of cool
There's
doors.
unique features to a particular property that makes it stand out, and I feel like your door is going to be a very big focal point. There's no
Yeah.
trees obstructing it. You got straight pass through your entryway. And that's going to allow a lot of people to come and make it feel inviting.
Yeah.
'Cause the more inviting it feels from there, the more curious they're going to want to be in here.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
think it's a
looking
good
at
idea.
possibly like an iron door or something.
I can't wait to see the design layout.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got the side yard. This is a great side yard though.
Right, yes.
What do you plan on doing with the gate? Anything?
We'll probably repaint the gate, or maybe probably put a new one that will match the garage. We're gonna redo the garage door.
Well, I
And-
think if it's in good shape,
Just paint
Just
it to
paint it.
match.
yeah, you don't need to. I wouldn't spend the cost on that.
Yeah.
And well, let's take a look for a minute.
It's a foam roof, so there was a rain gutter up there.
Okay.
Which
So you
is
see
now
what we're
there.
gonna be redoing? That's all gonna be brand new.
Yeah.
This is fine. You're leaving this. Ooh, sorry, I won't kick that too hard next time.
Oh yeah, if you push really
Oops.
hard, this might fall down.
Yeah, I'm like, so be careful on the door. They guarantee that loose tooth's not gonna be able
Yeah.
to stay. Everything for these AC units
It's
to
going
lead it
up
to
and
outside
through.
are going up through this little thing, this little gazebo built wall,
Yeah.
right? So I recommend,
He's got to rewire or
it's-
reroute.
the problem is if you're rerouting it, you're going under or you're going over. So where do you decide to do it? You know
I have
what I mean?
no
That's
idea,
why they
yeah.
kept this thing. And this thing, I guarantee to any seller though, is not going to be happy about what's happening here. Honestly, I
Yeah.
didn't notice this last time. This is a concern you're going to have to consider. She doesn't
another
like
one
hearing
over
some
here.
of the things I
He
have to
keeps
tell her.
spending my money.
No, it's like I'm not trying to spend your money. I'm trying to save you money in different ways though. But I do like spending it sometimes, right? It's fun.
Oh,
We
yeah,
get to
you
see what
should
they
have
do.
seen him before, yeah.
Oh, I haven't even
He was
got inside
ka-ching,
yet.
ka-ching, ka-ching.
Did you leave thinking he's batshit crazy? She did. We talked about the coverage. If we're cutting through all these, you're losing all the greenage. Patio, we're redoing the patio?
Redoing the patio.
Are we doing new tile? What are we doing? Do we
New
pick the tile yet?
tile.
Do we know approximately how much square footage of tile you're putting in here? Good
Maybe
information.
800 square feet or something?
So 800 square feet of tile
Yeah.
is just going on the patio. So she's got to decide on the
You
tile
shot
that
down
she's
the
doing.
tile, I
I did
wondered.
shoot down the tile, and you're going to be grateful. Angelique shot it down too.
Really?
Yeah, she said
All right.
it's too busy for that,
All
for
right.
this space, and I think it's too time stamped.
Okay, well, I have a different one
Okay.
that's just
More
very
subtle.
neutral.
Okay, is the river rock staying?
I think so. We'll just
Flagstone
leave it.
staying?
I think so. We'll
Cactus
leave it.
staying?
Cactus is staying.
Okay, she was
Just
thinking
leave
about
it.
doing a flag, like a patio area for a fire pit. We talked about doing a gas line. We talked about doing a prefab one after we're starting to spend all the money. I think you can get away with a prefab one. You grab all these pieces you're not using and you
make a little
reconfigure it,
patio.
and
Yeah.
now you make a little patio. And now you have a set up fire pit area. That's what I would do, okay?
And then this bush will come
I
out.
want all this gone. I
Yeah.
want it all gone. Okay, so interesting thing about this pool,
It's a fiberglass pool.
it's a fiberglass pool. Is it still valued as a pool? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Would a buyer buy this house just because of this pool?
No,
No. Okay, so we know the facts. So what does that mean? We don't what?
we don't sweat it.
Yeah,
But
thank
it
you.
is what it
Yeah,
is,
well,
yeah.
we don't sweat it. We don't
work
put a lot of
around
money into it.
yeah.
We make sure it functions.
We
So
need
we
to
have a
be-
pool that's
yeah.
not going to cost this much money, but we are going to market this place as having an in-ground pool.
And the steps will be restuccoed and it will match the house.
Plants are staying for privacy.
We also talked about, because this is where we have a view.
See, I was hoping she would segue into that.
Some of those trees or bushes, we're gonna trim it.
Because look,
Yeah,
we're
they're-
losing all the trees.
Right.
Now you have a visual of your pool. Now we have a visual of the fire pit area. Now you have a visual of, this cleaned up area. You have your new roof, your new paint, your sliders are gone, by the way. Slider number 9. Right now we have contractors working, which is a great thing for an investor, right? This could be an outdoor focal
Cabana.
point. Whatever material she's using on that side,
We'll come over here.
I think you bring it over here, right? Let's head in actually. Should we go through slider number 11 or 10? side note, she's texting with her husband. Last time I was here, if you come in, Will, you see how that concrete opened up?
Oh yeah.
So this was a soffit that came down 2 feet and just went all the way here. So for no reason, the roof line went down. Opening that up,
Much bigger.
you're welcome.